signals of an unknown entity within 1,000 feet of the ship. The size of it is far beyond the mind's reach. It can't be another ship. Sir, it's like something I've never seen before, and it's closing in at a preposterous speed.
I'm probably good to talk now. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. I can't really hear myself.
This can't be.
That song was going hard though. I was in here banging. All right, welcome BTL Week 3, Day something. I think I put Day 7 in the title because technically it's the last day of Week 3 because we're about to start Week 4 tomorrow. But here we have Hard Dr. Pepper and Maria's Dungeon. I believe they were first scheduled to play last Sunday. If I can pull up one of these tabs, has the I think this team was first scheduled to play last Sunday, Week 3. They were going to be the game at 6 p.m. on September 26th. But Hard Dr. Pepper had to reschedule, so here we are today. We'll get to see these two teams. Let's see how these teams been doing so far. Hard Dr. Pepper in Week 1 got a 2-0 versus what used to be Team No Name. I forget who they replaced, but Hard Dr. Pepper got a 2-0 victory versus them. Then Hard Dr. Pepper had a 2-1 victory versus Dryads. That was also a rescheduled game. And so they are Hard Dr. Pepper going into this with a 2-0 match record so far. Maria's Dungeon. Their first match, Glitches Global, that had to get rescheduled, so they don't have a record there. And then they lost 0-2 to Team No Name last week in Week 2. So Maria's Dungeon's coming into this with an 0-1 record. So definitely looking to get their first win of the season this game if they can. And so let's see it. Hard Dr. Pepper has been a very difficult matchup. Of course, we know about Bio and Anai. It looks like Anai is going back to the mid lane. Master jungler with the master mid laner. Always going to be a bit difficult to deal with. We'll see if Maria's Dungeon had some plans. I know that I've seen them scrimming a lot this week with this new lineup. They have Fishy Frenzy up for the top lane, 55 Azrael in the jungle, Expo in the mid lane, Reeve coming in on ADC. Reeve is a very old name in BTO. I haven't seen him in a while, but looks like Maria has requested his services, so he is back here playing ADC for Maria's Dungeon. I know that's an old friend of Expo and Maria. Maria will be playing support for her team. Over on the blue side, for Hard Dr. Pepper, we have Zombie Man in the top lane, Bio in the jungle, Anai in the mid lane, Impulse on ADC, and Bad with Op in the support position. Let's look at these. Looks like we have a Vayne, Urgot, Graves. So I'm assuming. Oh wait. Okay. So I'm assuming Vayne and Alistar bot lane, perhaps a Graves jungle, Silas mid, Urgot top is what would make sense to me. Over on the side of Marie's as we see the Kennen's been locked in. I think we saw some Kennen mid, but I don't think that's let's see, it's Expo playing mid lane. So we see a Mumu. I think we've seen a Mumu support play by Maria. That we did see Maria play some Mumu support, I believe, in week 1. We see the Nocturne jungle. Kennen top would be new for Fishing Frenzy. We typically know him as a tank top player, so we'll see. That could be Kennen mid, maybe Kennen top. It looks like it actually will be Kennen mid and perhaps Ziggs support. Look at this team fighting team comp we have here on the side of Maria's dungeon. With the Kennen ultimate, the Mumu ultimate, Nocturne, and Ornn for the engage. Ziggs just throwing his bomb and everything on top of it. Looks like we should have an interesting game here. Looks we are set. Should be good for the client draft. I see none of my things. Okay, yeah, sweet. Okay, I have something set up for it. Yeah. Alright, cool. Have y'all heard the new world song for League of Legends? It just came out a few days ago. I believe it's called Where's the team right now? Good luck, everyone. Appreciate the Rot Speed Robo. How you doing, man? It's called Burn It All Down. I think I'll go ahead and give it a play here before we load into the game. We can see I did not get a chance. Good luck, gang. I appreciate that. We didn't get a chance to look at the bans, or at least I didn't get a chance to discuss the bans. We saw on the side of Maria's Dungeon, they banned away the Viego and the Lee Sin, some of the jungle picks from Bio. And of course, we have the patented Azir banned for a 9 in the mid lane. You see a 9 in the mid lane, you better take away that man's Azir. Same with, if you see Bio in the jungle, you better take away that man's Lee Sin. So these bans, very good, obviously. Maria's Dungeon did their research on Hard Dr. Pepper and knew what to ban. Also knowing what to ban, you better ban away the Fiddlesticks from 55 Azure. We know that he likes to play that from week 1. Of course, Fishing Frenzy has been known as a Jax one trick in BTL for a few years now. I think for at least probably like a year and a half, probably 2 years. I think he's been around for a while. Since like season 7 or season 8, I think. And of course, Yuumi from Maria. You look at Maria's OP.GG, you see that Yuumi stats, that Yuumi win rate. Better way to take away her Yuumi. And then we see some focuses on the bot lane with the second phase of the bans here from Maria's Dungeon. And we see some focuses on the mid lane from the second phase bans from Hard Dr. Pepper, taking away the Yone and Zed that we know that Expo likes to play so much. And we see the Seraphine and Lulu gets taken away by Maria's Dungeon, which is, it looks like that's probably targeting the support player bad with Op. I don't play League of Legends. What's going on? Right now, the 10 players are selecting the champions that they're going to play in the game. And this is the champion select. Each team gets 5 bans. There's like 140 or something like that champions of League of Legends. So you got to try to do your scouting on the enemy team, figure out what those players like to play, and ban out those champions. So that's what's going on here. That's what you see at the top of your screen. These little boxes up there at the top left and top right. Those are the champions that are banned. Gotcha, like Smash Bros. Yeah, exactly. And then they will go one by one. Well, not exactly one by one. First, on the blue side, on the left side here, left side first person picks, and then on the right side they get 2 picks. Then the left side gets 2 picks. Then the right side gets 2 picks. So the left side gets 2 picks. Then the right side gets the last pick of the draft. All I gotta do is root for Dr. Pepper. Press Phantom says. Easy for him to say. Alright, looks like we're gonna be loading in here. Let's go ahead and give that world song a listen to real quick. I'm not sure if I really sat back and fully listened to it. You have a very sexy voice. Oh, wow. Ooh, well, thank you. You know what a hero looks like. Nah, let's listen to this. Pretty little flower, won't you sit back down and go play nice? So keep talking, keep laughing. One day you wish you had it. Other people on fire, fire. Maybe it's time they meet their dragon. If you're gonna hold me down, you're not gonna let me in into your castle walls. None of you can keep them. 'Cause if I gotta burn it all down, then we'll burn it all down. My oh Oh, did I never have my mic muted? Oh, I literally muted the wrong audio track. The whole time here, I was just thinking you guys, man, what if I was singing along thinking that you guys couldn't hear me? Oh man, that would have been hilarious. But luckily, I just sat here silently, but I almost did. I really almost did. And I didn't even have my mic muted. But, anyways, that ended at the perfect time because we are now loading in. We get to see the skins eventually if it loads in. Yeah, we get to see the skins. Who's coming in with the skinergy? Who's coming in with the. I love watch with Maria with the sad robot Amumu skin because I know that Maria does not like to play tech supports. So I feel like every single time I see this, I imagine this is Maria's face as she has to play Amumu support. But I don't know. It's a good support, and they're playing Smart Master Arcanist Ziggs in the bot lane with Amumu. We'll see. Why is the robot so sad? Oh, Amumu is a very sad character in League of Legends. He's just constantly. He literally has the ability that's just him crying all over the place, and he does damage with his tears. That is just the way it is. And here we are loading into the game. I there it goes. Yeah, look at that. We got really like the pool party skin. Ooh, who had the pool party skin? Was that Graves? Pool party Graves? Mario PogChamp. Wait, where's Mario? Is someone here named Mario? Are you doxing someone's IRL name? Someone with the full government name? Mario's dungeon. Did I typo something? Is it not? Does it say Mario somewhere instead of Maria? I hope not. That wouldn't be very fair to Maria. She's been here for long enough. I should know how to spell. Nope, that's just her name. Oh, okay. Good luck, have fun. We see some good luck, have funs in the alt chat. We're going to see a standard 5-point start here. Everyone's just watching the entrances to their jungle. Make sure there's no shady business going on. Nobody's trying to group up and get an invade here. Yeah, pretty standard start. Just kind of looking each other down, staring each other down at the line of scrimmage. She's Mario. Ah, okay. Now that's. I guess that's perhaps something between y'all. Hey guys, I'm new here. Good luck, have fun. Welcome. It's funny because Bio could actually think he's new because I don't think they entered train. Welcome to BTO. This is my second season here. Reeve is lying. Is it fun? Oh my god, he has no idea. Expo invited me. I think so. Who? So what friends it is? He invited me too. Of course, Reeve. Been to BTO for a long time. I think he won our first 1v1 tournament that we had a few years ago. Before Expo started winning it. He was a bit high ranked back then too. Looks like he is counting as platinum this game. And he does have well over the required number of games, and he is well in platinum, so I cannot deny that. I think he's once counted as high diamond in this league, but he is not currently at that rank. We'll see how he pilots this Ziggs here in the bot lane versus Vayne and Alistar. Level 2s have been reached. Expo versus a 9 in the mid lane. Probably two of the most skilled mid laners that we have. I guess Never Saw is another high elo mid laner from Glacial Globals. We haven't seen really get to see we haven't got to see him shine too much, but he's someone else that has at least the elo to back it up. So we'll see if we'll see some performances from Never Saw. But both of these are storied mid laners in BTL. Both Expo and Anai have had many fantastic performances, carry performances that have garnered them the respect as mid laners here in this league. Maria gonna shoot out a Q, not going to land. Yay, go Dr. Pepper. Indeed. See some trades there in the mid lane. We'll see Graves. Looks like Bio is looking for something, but he will not be sighted on a ward. Here goes the engage. There is the flash pulverized by the Alistar. It will not land. But Reeve tried to hit him with the satchel charge, but instead the satchel charge is going to bump him towards him. That's going to be first blood going up to hard Dr. Pepper. A good gank there by Bio. Good timing, good positioning. I guess my Akshan gets no recognition. Did you play Akshan? I wasn't really here last weekend. I was really busy last weekend. I wasn't really around, so I wasn't able to catch the stream as much. Did you play Akshan though? I think it's cool. True. Did you play Akshan mid before Dryads or something? Wait a second. I forget what team versus mid on. Hold on. You guys mixing up these teams now. Got me all sorts of messed up. Or did you play for Hard Dr. Pepper? Wait, they didn't play last weekend. That doesn't make sense. Oh, we get a trade back kill in the but Bad with Op will barely live. There is a teleport coming in from the Silas. Maria's on the run. Here comes Anai. Anai is here. There's a teleport coming in as well. That looks like that. Oh, we got more teleports coming in. There's Expo made it here, but that's going to be a double kill going over to Anai. Expo is here. So is Asia, but it is not. It is a 4v2. And Ezio is going to go down. Expo's going to try to do what he can to try to do some damage, though. Now he's going to get stunned up. Going to see if he can get the zippy zap out of there, and will in fact be able to zip on out of there. But that's going to be multiple kills going over to Hard Dr. Pepper. Now with the 4-1 lead. Dryads. Okay, you play for Dryads. Alright. Can't confirm. Yeah, versus Dr. Pepper. Oh, okay. That ended up being a 3-game series, right? You played our makeup series versus Dr. Pepper last weekend. Yeah, okay. I think I knew that. There were a lot of reschedules and stuff. But yeah, I was not around for that. I was out. That may have been around the time, if that was the first game I started, that may have been around the time that I was purchasing my new car. A little bit of flex on the stream. I purchased a new vehicle last week, and that's one of the many things that I was out doing while I was not here. So, you know. Now, I have no good excuse for being stuck in the house 24/7. I'm still here 24/7. I haven't left. I've driven my car a total of like 5 miles since purchasing it, but, well, once I got it. Once the weekend was over. Oh, yeah, congrats on the car, man. Thank you, man. I guess, yeah, you've actually seen the car. I'm very happy with it. I actually just went on a little bit of a drive about an hour ago. Mostly just because. Oh no, Maria looks like she's going to be in trouble here, and that's going to be another kill going over to Bio. Bio absolutely wreaking havoc on the bot lane here of Maria's dungeon. Now a 5-1 lead for Hard Dr. Pepper, which is also coming with the 1.5k gold lead. We'll see at the CS number. Ziggs is doing a good job CSing, but they're just struggling to stay alive. Although none of the bot lanes for Hard Dr. Pepper have any kills. They have nothing but assists. All the kills have been going to the jungler and the mid laner. And if you're a Hard Dr. Pepper, that's actually exactly what you want to see, because these are your two Masters players. These are your carries. So you want to see it here. And there is the Expo is going to be able to live. But the Impulse able to get the condemn on the wall, and that's going to be a kill going over to Impulse. I was just thinking how they had no kills. Now they do have some kills. Zombie Man going to be looking for Expo. Not going to land the ultimate on Expo. Zombie Man looking to be in a lot of trouble here. Going to have a lot of CC onto him. Going to see if they can take down Expo. Will not be able to take down Expo. And oh no, Maria looks like she's going to be in some trouble here. There is the WQ combination from the Alistar, Bad with Op, and they're able to clean it up. That's another kill going over to the Vayne. Now 2-1-4 in the bot lane, and now does in fact have a CS lead. It looks like they may go for a tower plating as a, well, Ziggs is back actually. It's going to be very hard to do that versus Ziggs. But again, continue to wreak havoc on this bot lane. A little bit of an announcement for those who are in the stream. We are now only having 7 teams. We're going to continue the season with only 7 teams. Team No Name unfortunately messaged us earlier this week saying that they will have to drop out. Their team is disbanded, so they will be dropping out for the rest of the season. And since we've already replaced 3 teams this year, we've already had 3 teams drop out. If you count the team that dropped out a few days before the start, we've had like 4 teams drop out. So, yeah, at this point, I decided that I'm not going to go through the trouble of trying to find another team to replace that team yet again and make another team take, like, a record that's not actually theirs. Like, if I bring another team now, they have to accept I forget what Team No Name's record is. I think they got to win. Maybe, like, a 1-2 record. And I was like, I don't want to try to make someone accept that. Oh, Expo could be in trouble here. Oh, and the stun's going to land. Expo is, in fact, in trouble. That's going to be another kill going over to Bio. Bio, again, absolutely wreaking havoc, absolutely everywhere. Maria Zenton has not been able to keep track of where this man is, and he's just getting really good positioning on these ganks. Dr. Pepper is blue side, yes. Yep, Dr. Pepper's over here on the left side, hard Dr. Pepper. They are the blue health bars on your screen. We're going to see and engage up here in the top lane. Zombie Man going on to Fishing Frenzy. Fishing Frenzy not really having much of it, just going to use an E into the wall. And yeah, Reeve and Soul Lady down here in this bot lane are struggling, and they had to play just all the respect to their enemy bot lane. We see that Bio and Nanai are making some inlines here into the jungle of Nocturne, just taking away that blue buff, and Nocturne can't really contest them. They just have all the priority in the mid and bot lane right now. It's just very, very difficult. Although Nocturne does have more CS than Graves, but Graves has been all over the place. Graves has a 3-0-1 scoreline right now. So Nocturne waiting for his time. And like I said earlier, Maria Zenton does actually have a very nice team fighting team comp. It's kind of a pretty easy, everybody just press R type of comp. You know, I always appreciate those. I do enjoy ease of execution. I think that's just, you know, it's just easier to pull it off. So it's less likely to mess it up. So I think if Maria Zenton can stabilize here, they are pretty down, but they can just kind of like try and like stop dying as much, and they kind of play safe and try to get whatever farm they can. I think that they can really come back on some major team fights in the mid game. Perhaps some major team fights around the neutral objectives. Try to get something around Baron or around Dragon or Rift Herald or something. If they can get like a full 5v5, I think that they're still fine. And I think that they have to be aware of that. Maria's comp lacks significant physical damage. This is very true. We'll see if they end up getting punished for that. Oh, oh boy. There's the, I'm gonna try to turn it around. That's gonna be, Vayne's gonna get very low. It's gonna be a major shutdown going over to Ziggs. And we have a teleport coming in from Fishing Frenzy. Not gonna be with bad with Appa. Zombie Man is here as well. And Silas is on the way. 55 Israel has showed up. Looks like they're gonna be able to walk it out here, as all the members of Hard Dr. Pepper have showed up here to the bot lane. But they were able to trade Reeve for Vayne. And hey, if you're down, you like trades. This is like the opposite mentality of chess. If you're down, then trades only benefit you. It only delays the game, baby. 1-for-1 trade, we take those. Because you're not supposed to be able to get 1-for-1 trades if you're down. And you get the shutdown, and they do not. you enjoy gold, you enjoy 1-to-1 trades if you are down. So good for Maria's Dungeon that they're able to get that, turn that around. And yeah, besides the bottom side here, Maria's Dungeon is doing fine on the rest of the map. Fishing Frenzy is doing fine, even up here in the top lane. Expo's doing fine in the mid lane, just behind a couple of kills. Based off of, wait, we have some teleports coming. We have some stuff going on. Some stuff going on up here in the top lane. That is Ziggs is here. And okay, they're doing some Ziggs things. Okay, they used the teleport so that Ziggs can get a free tower. Using the Ziggs Satchel Charge to just demolish the tower up here. We're going to see a fight here. There's going to be a 2v2 up here in the mid lane. And oh my god, they just take Kennan's ultimate and absolutely destroy Maria and Expo in the mid lane. And that may be a tower for Hard Dr. Pepper in the mid lane. Do they have enough minions? They don't have many minions. Looks like Nocturne is on the way. But Alistar going in, getting some deep vision and information in the red buff side jungle here of Nocturnes. And looks like Graves is looking to get some, still some camps away. Wasn't able to get it. Will they be able to kill Bio? Bio seems to be out of there. It looks like that ward was not enough to give the vision necessary, or perhaps it gave necessary vision to see that if you go over that wall, you will die. So it looks like Bio's going to snake out of there, taking the blue buff. Do do do. Do do do. An impulse will go down to the roam by Israel and Maria. Oh no. And then here's the rum. Here's the answer from Hard Dr. Pepper. Bio on a rampage. Bad with op kills Maria. And that's going to turn into the second dragon of the game for Hard Dr. Pepper. Boy, oh boy, Bio is a problem right now for Maria's Dungeon, and Anai is just casually just farming up and getting kills here. Also a problem. Some on the way pings to the Rift Herald, which it looks like Maria's Dungeon is set on taking. But will they be able to get the Rift Herald? The Rift Herald looks like it was secured by, I have no idea, honestly. We'll find out. Oh, this looks like this could be a team fight here for Maria's Dungeon. And they get some shutdowns. And the Rift Herald went to Maria's Dungeon. Maria currently holding the eye. Okay, so good things there for Maria's Dungeon. They lost 2, but got 3. Well, that's fantastic. It's much better than the trade. They're just straight up. Hey, Reeve doing Ziggs things. That's something that Ziggs is very good at. Just taking those objectives, taking those towers. Just got to get it low and then hit him with the Salsa charge. That is now 2 towers there for Reeve. Even if you're just dying in lane, you know what? As long as you're taking towers, man, you're doing your job. Taking towers and throw your ultimate in team fights. Down 8 kills, up 1 tower, down 2 dragons. But only down about a little bit less than 2k here. About 1.5k. So the gold discrepancy has pretty much stayed the same. Even though the difference in kills has grown. Rejectin is finding other ways to get some gold. And I would say that would kind of stop him the bleeding. If the gap isn't widening, then that difference in gold just starts to seem less and less as the game goes on. Really could look at like a percentage difference. Oh, could this be Expo in trouble? To Bio, we see Nocturne is on the way. This could actually be Bio in trouble. And Bio does, in fact, go down to the combination of 55's Ezreal and Expo. And that is just another W in Maria's Dungeons column. As they try to climb their way back into this game and give Dr. Pepper a hard fight. They just got to clear waves. Clear waves, play their game. Now they're only down about 1,000, so they made up about 500 there. Besides the invades and everything, Nocturne only down about 3 CS from Graves. Down about 7 kill involvement. Well, not 7. What was my math? 5. 5 KP. The next neutral objective will be the dragon here, spawning in a minute 30 seconds. How can I think of Infernal? That's what I'm trying to think of. Fishing Frenzy potentially in trouble? Not at all. He's actually doing quite well for himself. 3-0-1 here. Very tanky on this Ornn. Having the most kills actually on Maria's Dungeon. Of the 8 kills, 3 of them are on Ornn. And we got another Rift Herald here in the bot lane. And Reeve is here to secure another tower. Just Ziggs thing. And there it is. Ziggs will destroy another tower. That is now 3 towers that Ziggs just destroyed. They're just kind of rotating the Ziggs with the Rift Heralds. Making sure that they get these towers. There's the ultimate there from the Alistar. They're looking for an engage. There is the flash, not able to get it. Maria with the ultimate onto 2, onto the backline. There's a knock up onto 3. There's the Nocturne. Ultimate Nocturne will go in and delete Vayne. Nocturne will also go down himself, but Urgot is down as well. And this far, it's looking like another one team fight here from Maria's Dungeon. Only losing 1 so far while taking down 3. It is now a 4v2. Bio in the back, potentially looking for something. It is Bio and Anai, the 2 carries of Hard Death the Pepper, are going to try to see if they can hold onto a tower, hold onto the fight, or just try and disengage. They should be aware of where Bio is. Bio is here, trying to do the 1v4. Can Bio get anything out of this? There is Anai trying to do an engage, but Bio will simply go down, and that should be a very free dragon here for Maria's Dungeon, as they can just continue to win the fight 1-for-4. Like I said, they have a team fight composition, and they are definitely making use of it right now. Their juggler is not there, but that should be an easy secure for Maria's as they get their first dragon of the game, and it is the first Infernal of many. And the Baron is now up. The only neutral objective currently on the map. Maria currently actually up 3 towers to 1. So with both Rift Heralds and Ziggs just rotating and just taking down towers, they actually have the structure advantage here. And they're going to move forward and try to see if they can take control of Subvision by the Baron Pit. The Scuttle Crab was taken by the blue team, so they will have to wait that out. They can't really destroy that one. It's like the bit of an engage here onto Fishing Frenzy. Fishing Frenzy will hit the ultimate. There's the call of the Forge God. Vayne will get knocked up. They're trying to go onto the Vayne, and the Vayne will go down to Expo. There is an ultimate from Maria, and Reeve is now on a killing spree. This looks like another one team fight. I'm telling you, ease of execution is the name of the game. Another one team fight there for Maria's Dungeon. This time losing 0 with taking down 3. They focus, they just, they focus the right targets, and then they just got big AoE ultimates. And this should be another tower for the Ziggs. This is what Ziggs does, and they give Ziggs blue buff. And now the kills are looking quite even, 15-16, but with 4 towers to 1, Maria's Dungeon is up 3k. What happened in this game? Maria's Dungeon, like I said, these team fights in this mid game just really bringing it back for them. Someone mentioned, I believe it was Burst mentioned earlier, that they are lacking significant physical damage in their team composition, which I 100% agree with. But they have to be punished by it, right? If they lack the physical damage, then we need to see the itemization of the enemy team. Are they going to punish them for it? Are we going to see a ton of magic resistance being built? And Urgot has shoes. Alistar has Locket. Okay. Okay, okay. Lockett is not as much of a match as I don't think as it used to be. Silas has Banshees. Okay, so Silas has got some MR here. Everfrost. Vayne is building. It looks like maybe has a Negatron cloak, perhaps looking for a Wit's End or something. So that they're bidding a little bit. I'm gonna see a Mercury Treads, but I don't know. Not a lot of MR being built, just small amounts, just small things. Not like very heavy MR items, I would say. Where's the tank with just like full MR here? Urgot's kind of going for like damage still. Although Urgot has not been able to get any kills. Like you see Fishy Frenzy here, 3-0-8. Doing absolutely fantastically here, and Urgot is 1-4-1 and building damage. Nah, I don't play a lot of Urgot. I don't really know Urgot's itemization. I'm not really a top lane player, so I'm not sure if there is a world where Urgot just builds like pure tank and it's still useful. But I don't know. I feel like they're not running these team fights are just going so well for them. Also, another thing is, isn't Amumu's passive like doing some type of true damage stuff? Curse, I take them to take 10% true damage from all magic damage that they take. So yeah, Amumu is really good into a heavy magic damage team comp. This Amumu plus this Kennen and Ziggs combination is actually doing truly tons of work. If they get hit by Amumu abilities, then they are just taking some true damage from all this magic damage. Did make a big difference. Look, we are going to have a dragon spawning here in 5 seconds. Look, there it is on the rip. Right there on the edge. It's about to come on down, and boom, there it is. It is spawned. So we're going to have a little bit of a dance here. We'll see who will make the first move. Fishing Frenzy up and center. Pretty comfortable with how tanky he currently is, being the frontline tank that they need. We're going to see some poke out as well. The team with the poke tend to kind of win these battles of attrition, as they just going to keep taking some Ziggs bombs. And Zombie Man's going to get quite low here. If they get a pick, or if they're able to get an engage here, that should be an easy dragon here for Maria's dungeon. They're going to see some recalls getting started here. That's going to be a good blind. And there goes Maria. She's in there. And we have the thing. Oh, but the Amumu ultimate was stolen by Silas. There's a shutdown onto Zig. The Ziggs is dead. Expo is golden. Expo is looking like he's going to be dead as well. But Maria comes back in with the major stun. Oh, that's still going to be a double kill for the Silas. And the Silas with the major Amumu ultimate as a counter. And that looks like that's going to be a one team fight there for Hard Dr. Pepper. Anai going absolutely insane with the shutdowns. And that's going to be the free dragon there. And the ace. The 1-for-5 ace for Hard Dr. Pepper. Really well played there by Anai to turn that fight around for them. We saw that the Fishing Frenzy wasn't able to get the knock-up off of his ultimate. You saw Anai go in and just demolish the backline. Reeve was dead very early on in the fight. And just like that, the individual performance there just turns that fight around. Something about having a lot of great teamfight ultimates is then Silas has a lot of great teamfight ultimates to steal. And did a very good job there. And just like that, we have a 2K victory. 2K gold lead here by Hard Dr. Pepper. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a back and forth in this game. The Baron is now spawned for the second time. We may see some working towards some physical control on that side of the map. Although right now we're watching them all on the bottom side. Oh no! Maria could... Okay, Maria's fine. Maria could be in trouble, but no, she's just going to be allowed to walk away. Bio does not know where the rest of the teammates are, does not want to go full out on the Amumu support. Understandable. So yeah, we'll see Hard Dr. Pepper make the first move for vision control around the Baron. Oh. Okay. There will be seen. All the way pings the mid lane. Is Ziggs potentially in trouble here? Will be able to back off in time. They do see the idea formulating from Hard Dr. Pepper. They're like, oh, Ziggs is a pussy. He's looking a little tasty right now. Bad with Op just deciding to just base right on top of a board right in front of their face. Thinking, oh, they don't do that much damage. But apparently Alistar is paper to Ziggs, very surprisingly. To me, at least. Maybe that doesn't surprise someone else, but to me, that seems surprising. Alistar just got messed up. I guess support don't really have that much gold to get that tanky. Yeah, support gold. Feels bad. There will be getting Scuttle Crab here is a large part of getting that vision control. You can't really get rid of that. So hard Dr. Pepper definitely in control of the vision on Baron right now. I see some warning pings where it doesn't looks like that's going to be the start, and then immediately the back up. They do not have a Nai with them. And also, something about Baron, I'm pretty sure the Baron debuff makes you take more and more magic damage from enemy sources. So, you don't like to do Baron versus a Kennen and a Mumu and a Ziggs. If they can come down upon you, you'll just get blown up. So, they are very good at stalling out this team from doing Baron. Oh my god. Alistar just takes so much damage. There is the ultimate. The ultimate will land onto nobody. Nobody will get knocked up. Alistar will hit the ultimate. Here is Anai. Anai has the Kennen ultimate. Is going in with the Kennen ultimate. Will get the stun onto Expo. Expo will go golden. There is the ultimate as well from Maria in the backline. Expo will get the shutdown on to Silas. Fishing Frenzy will go down to the Vayne. The Vayne is going in. Is going to able to get out of there. 55 Aziel looks like it's going to be in trouble here to Bio, and will go down to the Vayne. Impulse now on a killing spree. Vayne used Cleanse. Yes, Vayne used Cleanse to get out of that CC from a Mumu. And this may be hard. Dr. Pepper rotating over to the Baron, but Ziggs ultimate is not available, but Ziggs is just around in the area. All the magic damage is still around here in the area. There's some low health people there looking pretty. Oh my goodness! And bad, but up, down. Blue team will get the Baron, but they definitely took some damage there. Yeah, oh, it looks like Ziggs is going to be in some trouble. Bio making use of that corner there to take some people out. Maria does have flash. She'll be able to flash over the wall. Oh, but will get caught by Zombie Man with the teleport coming in. And that's going to be the Baron minions going down the mid lane looking for some towers. 2 members of Maria's dungeon dead. All members of Hot Dr. Pepper alive. With a dragon spawning in 11 seconds. Looks like Bio is very aware of that. Will be going to get their... that should be the Infernal Soul, actually. So they will have the Baron along with the Soul. And Maria doesn't have to watch as they take down this inhibitor tower, and this inhibitor mid inhibitor will go down along with the Soul. There it is. Back and forth, but now Hard Dr. Pepper seems very much so in the driver's seat. Some aggressive plays there from Anai by the Baron. They're going to go ahead and back up here. It is difficult to push into Maria's dungeon whenever their full team is there, as they will just delete those minions. So the Soul and the Baron belong to Hot Dr. Pepper, but the game is not over here. 32 minutes in, 5 towers to 4. Whereas did a very good job earlier of taking all those towers. So if they can get a good team fight win, they are not too far away from the Nexus, or from an inhibitor or two. We have about 5 minutes here without any neutral objectives on the map. Gotta see if we can do some type of death bushes, it looks like. Some pondering. Catch someone out in their jungle. Uh-oh, hi! Oh, it's good. We come up in your hood. Oh, they came up in his hood. Oh, they came up in his hood. Oh, he's in trouble. Unless Marie Desert can pull it around. Do they have the members here? Looks like they do not. Fishing Frenzy is by himself because Vayne found Ziggs on the backside. Fishing Frenzy, there is the Vayne. The Vayne is going in. The Vayne got a double kill. Maria was not able to CC the Vayne in time, and Bio is in there going after Fishing Frenzy. That's a triple kill for the Vayne. Vayne is here popping off. There is the ace for Hard Dr. Pepper. That should be game 1 as the Nexus towers go down. A good play there to just kind of roll up in their hood, find the cat down, and force the fight when they are stronger. That's going to be a clean way to close out the first game. Let's see if we can go back to the client here. Hold up. Most damage of the game done by Ziggs. Would you believe it? Ziggs just constantly poking out, constantly throwing out those bombs, but then followed up by Bio, and then the Vayne coming out big in those last few team fights, just tearing through the frontline tanks. And also Ziggs tore through Ziggs as well. So Vayne, of course, doing Vayne things, getting into that late game. We see Anai came in doing his best, and also some damage coming out from Expo, and those just press our team fights there from Maria's Dungeon. A valiant effort of almost a 35-minute game here, and it's a good game one. And now we're just going to set up for game two. So we'll be right back.